Yes, ara forma mu nyina kwaba. Era over platform we so host na na AJ. And I want to me abo ni mpunu. Ara for eni na si amene mo kase yi. Eja a eda Bank of Ghana no anho shape. So ati ase an eja chenchenche eja tele eja sese bonsam jam anho se. Na ye sensem na so de sanso enfama mo.
You mentioned some losses that had been incurred for the Gold for Oil program and the Gold for Reserve program as well. And then in 2024, you mentioned that you had incurred a loss of 1.8 billion for the Gold for Oil program. So based on that, the board advised you to end the Gold for Oil program. In that same vein, you're telling us that there was a 3.8 billion Ghana cedis loss for the Gold for Reserve program. Why did the board not advise you to also bring to an end the Gold for Reserve program? Because when you compare the losses, this is 3.8 billion, and that is more, I can say, almost twice that of the Gold for Oil program. In that same vein, I'm just asking, why did the board not advise that you also cancel this?
So the first probably reference is to observe that since we canceled the Gold for Oil in May last year, we haven't seen a build-up of queues at the pumps. Because one of the objectives for the Gold for Oil was to support that. And so we believe that the cancellation was worth it. There were quite too many issues under the Gold for Oil that we needed to unearth. And therefore the board authorized an external audit. We got PPA approval for the audit just about 2 months ago. And so that exercise is underway. In the case of the Gold for Reserves, as the name suggests, the objective was to help us build reserves. Now, based on the data that NA has provided so far, the evidence is clear that it is not a question of shutting it down, but it's the question of enhancing its efficiency, looking at inefficiencies that you have to take out. And that is why we went after Gold Board. I also have a table here I can give to you. You see the reductions that we have brought to bear. Madam Chair, it will interest you to know, for example, that until last year, especially the exports of the small-scale gold sector, we were just lucky nothing happened before 2025. Because there was no insurance component after those consignments land at the destination country. And we had to insist that we needed to protect Ghana, even for that 5% that had to be paid. And so currently everything is paid before the consignment is lifted. Otherwise, there has to be an insurance guarantee. So going forward, let's look at these aspects that we can fix in the interest of the country. And it calls for a unified approach. The external auditors have already been authorized, as I mentioned, by the Bank of Ghana board. The Gold for All is being
I want to find out.
Not just a way sending somewhere free that side. Yantuaso. Oh, this side be way.
I want to find out from you that 3.8 billion loss that you mentioned. Where can I find it in your financial statement for 2024?
Madam Chair.
Madam, respectfully, you can't do that.
Record. It's important for us to, especially when
check with Paul where can we see?
Governor, can
Yes.
you please show me where I can find the 3.8 billion loss in your
Madam
financial
Chair,
statement?
we will provide that to the committee.
No, because I have seen the 1.8 billion in your financial statement. I have seen the 1.8 billion stated in your financial statement. but I haven't seen the 3.8. So respectfully, if you can show me exactly where the 3.8 billion Ghana cedis loss has been located.
We will provide that, Madam Chair, respectfully. We'll come back to the committee.
Governor, as for your banks, this is for 2024. I'm talking about 2024. It's on the website, but I can't find the loss of 3.8 billion Ghana cedis.
If it is, this is 2024. So you
the
wouldn't find it.
3.8 you said was in, I have seen the 1.8 stated in your financial statement.
Right.
For the gold for oil program.
But that might be for the 2023.
No, it's
right.
for 2024. Your 2024 financial statement is on your website.
Yes.
So I went there and then I checked. I saw the 1.8 billion loss in the. I saw the 1.8 billion loss in the financial statement, but I'm yet to see the 3.8 billion that you mentioned here in the financial statement.
Yes. So, Madam Chair, can we come back? Madam Chair.
Yes, Arafo. That means so many na etiwono. Just say I don't know what they think. Because obi asabi ade a waye in 2024 year we will come back. When him sometimes wrong crofo we said that nase. No make kan sem send ye be yo mbegu obi ho fi. Send ye be ya mbehu se obi anya adwuma. What you say? Ade na wo asi wo 2024 no ene ye so ye che 100 a wote wo. Onso mo ntimi nkasa. Da bia me command na ye tim no ho. In kontompo NDC for elections in kontompo ene aye say ena say na aluzi ena ba omianya good economy ena say ejina we mu nyina so. What you say? Ejina we mu nyina so. That means say omudi in kontompo na ye adwuma no omo ka na nso so aboka se ne be ya ban no tese ne be ya unpopular. What you say? Omo ka bi e na nso no wono ka che wo se aboka se ne be ya then government no e be ya unpopular. So that's a man for the who say or Marjuma. Then a man for the who say on your day or Marjuma abandoning Yahweh and you see evidence in a way. What can a vow? My young one is at the end of kind no correctness way in you be any was so what I said that means in Tron Quano Munin out to a more day. Omuchucha say and always justify the means what I say I obi abetua na dwuma so ka se ne etse na efata so what I say I da bia me see we live to see yenya hu yenku ade I etenya nte ye de yenya eche soa so what I say I se ne si ekwan so ani ha na de dwuma de be sie we do obi ara se be sie bi makra mo bye bye.